What does it take for a nation to become a global power? Is it military strength, economic growth, technological innovation, or the ability to influence world affairs? Today, we are going to explore the fascinating story of India's rise as a global power. A country that gained independence only in 1947 is now one of the world's fastest growing economies, a leader in digital innovation, a space power, and an increasingly influential voice on the global stage. But how did India reach this position? What challenges did it overcome? And what does the future hold? Let's find out. India's journey after independence. When India became independent in 1947, the country faced enormous challenges. The economy was weak, poverty was widespread, literacy rates were low, and industrial development was limited. The government's primary focus was nation building. Massive efforts were made to strengthen agriculture, education, healthcare, and infrastructure. During the early decades after independence, India followed a mixed economic model, with significant government control over industries. While this helped establish important institutions, economic growth remained relatively slow. However, everything began to change in the 1990s. The turning point, economic reforms of 1991. In 1991, India faced a severe economic crisis. Foreign exchange reserves had fallen to critically low levels, and the country needed urgent reforms. The government introduced economic liberalization policies, often known as LPG reforms: liberalization, privatization, and globalization. These reforms reduced government control over businesses, encouraged foreign investment, and integrated India with the global economy. As a result, foreign companies started investing in India. New industries emerged, employment opportunities increased, economic growth accelerated. These reforms marked the beginning of India's transformation into a major economic power, the information technology revolution. One of the most important factors behind India's rise has been the growth of the information technology sector. During the late 1990s and early 2000s, Indian companies such as Infosys, TCS, and Wipro gained international recognition. India became a global destination for software development, IT services, and business process outsourcing. Cities such as Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Pune, and Gurgaon emerged as technology hubs. Millions of skilled engineers and software professionals contributed to India's growing reputation as the world's technology powerhouse. Today, Indian professionals work in leading technology companies across the globe, strengthening India's influence in the digital age. India as a nuclear and military power. Another important milestone in India's rise occurred in 1998. India conducted the Pokhran II nuclear tests, officially demonstrating its nuclear capabilities. This event significantly enhanced India's strategic position in global politics. India also modernized its armed forces and strengthened its defense capabilities. Today, India possesses one of the largest military forces in the world and plays a crucial role in maintaining security and stability in the Indo Pacific region. The country's strategic partnerships with nations such as the United States, France, Japan, and Australia have further increased its global importance. India's achievements in space. When people think of space exploration, countries like the United States and Russia often come to mind. However, India has rapidly emerged as a major space power. The Indian Space Research Organization, or ISRO, has achieved remarkable success despite operating with relatively limited resources. Some major achievements include the Mars Orbiter mission in 2014, Chandrayaan missions to the Moon, Chandrayaan 3's successful landing near the Moon's South Pole in 2023. These accomplishments demonstrated India's scientific capabilities and inspired millions of young people. Today, India is increasingly involved in satellite launches, space research, and future human spaceflight missions. India's digital revolution. India's rise is not limited to economic growth and space exploration. The country has also become a leader in digital innovation. Initiatives such as Aadhaar, Digital India, UPI, Unified Payments Interface, Startup India have transformed the way people live and conduct business. India now processes billions of digital transactions every month. Digital payments have become accessible even in small towns and villages. The startup ecosystem has also expanded rapidly, producing innovative companies and attracting investment from around the world. This digital transformation has positioned India as a model for many developing nations. India's growing global influence. Today, India plays an important role in international organizations and global decision making. India is an active member of G20, BRICS, Quad, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. The country's successful hosting of the G20 summit showcased its growing diplomatic influence. India often represents the concerns of developing countries and advocates for global cooperation on issues such as climate change, sustainable development, and international security. Its foreign policy emphasizes strategic partnerships while maintaining an independent voice in world affairs. Impact on India. India's rise as a global power has created numerous benefits. First, economic growth has generated employment opportunities and improved living standards for millions of people. Second, international investment has strengthened industries and infrastructure. Third, technological advancements have improved communication, education, healthcare, and financial services. Fourth, India's enhanced global standing has increased its influence in international negotiations and policy making. Finally, young Indians now have greater opportunities in technology, entrepreneurship, research, diplomacy, and innovation. Challenges ahead. Despite its remarkable progress, India still faces several important challenges. Poverty and income inequality remain concerns. Unemployment continues to affect many young people. Environmental issues such as pollution and climate change require urgent attention. There is also a need for continued improvement in healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Addressing these challenges will be essential if India wishes to sustain its growth and achieve its full potential as a global power. Conclusion. India's rise as a global power is one of the most significant stories of the 21st century. From economic reforms and technological innovation to space exploration and diplomatic leadership, India has made extraordinary progress in a relatively short period. Its growing economy, youthful population, scientific achievements, and strategic importance have made it a key player in shaping the future of the world. While challenges remain, India's journey demonstrates the power